Hello, I'm Brett McEvers. I'm a fourth-year sociology student here at Brock U. I hail from Whitby, Ontario, and is here helping Chris out with his comm project.
All right. Do you use Facebook, MSN, Twitter, or any other social networks?
I use Facebook and BBM. I don't use Twitter and haven't used MSN since the early 1900s.
All right. How many times a day and for how long do you communicate with friends or family through social networks, including BBM, MSN, Facebook, MySpace, and such?
Pretty much use BBM all day, text messages. As far as Facebook, probably be on there like an hour, maybe a day.
All right. And does talking to family and friends through these social network affect like your relationship with them, like versus talking to them face to face?
Well, example, family. My family lives back home, so it's a good way for me to talk to them and maintain a relationship. As far as emailing like my parents and stuff, or getting phone calls from them or stuff like that, because otherwise I wouldn't really have any contact with them. As far as friends, it's an easy way to talk to friends. Same deal if they're back home, it's an easy way to be in contact with them as it's instant. So I guess, yeah, it's convenient and I like it for that use, but I think face-to-face contact is a lot better than that. But this is convenient, and obviously it's the only means I can talk to them.
Yep. Speaking of face-to-face, how many times a day and for how long would you say you communicate with friends or family face-to-face?
As far as my friends, yeah, I spend more time using social networks than actually talking to people or my friends that are physically face-to-face, just because that's just kind of how it is when everyone's separated all the time during the day.
All right. Do you think that you'd pay more attention when talking to someone face-to-face rather than through the internet or social networks?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Do you prefer to interact with others through these virtual interactions or face-to-face, and why?
I guess I prefer face-to-face contact with people. You get a more meaningful relationship built through face-to-face contact and talking. You can actually see people laughing versus if you're on like text messaging or something like that. You can't understand sarcasm, and I like to use sarcasm a lot. You can't understand that through like, I don't know, instant messaging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And as far as humor or anything like that goes, it's more genuine.
All right. Which mode of communication would you say is easier?
Using social networks is definitely easier. It's just the convenience of it, and everyone does it. And a lot of people, I find, like prefer to use that over face-to-face communication. Especially when you're talking to girls and stuff like that, they love BBM, so that's the only reason I use it all the time.
All right. And would you prefer to take a university course in class or online, and explain why?
Depends, because I've had some professors I wish I was just online, because I don't know, they suck and they're kind of useless, and everything they teach you could be taught easily online. But if you have a good professor who makes ideas easier by talking about them live in a lecture or allowing you to openly ask questions and stuff like that, then it's definitely better to be in class, having a class like that.
All right.
So I would prefer like in class, given that the teacher is fit for the job.
All right. And last question, what would you do if you did not have these social networks, and if they were not available, would you be able to adapt?
I guess you'd have to adapt, but what would I do? I guess people would talk more face to face and it'd be more meaningful conversation happening when people are talking face to face more often. Like, right now, you kind of see that like, divide. People aren't talking to each other a lot, like personally anymore.
All right, perfect. Thank you.